And another reason why your dentist is going to love you guys this October. Today's spooky spot, we're looking at Gummy Witch Fingers. Somewhat of a follow-up, I suppose, to Gummy Body Parts. This time we're looking at very disgusting looking women's fingers of variety of various colors. Get 10 pieces. You might only need one. I don't know. Back of the package. Yeah, it's about the same. There's nothing really, well, 1% sodium. All right, let's get this opened up. Gonna get ourselves Old Red here. Trying to get into the idea of asking you guys candy questions during the month of October while I'm reviewing candy. What question can I ask today? What kind of question can I ask today? What's the strangest candy, or what's the strangest non-candy? There we go. What's the strangest non-candy you've ever gotten as in a trick-or-treat bag? Have you gotten an apple? Do they do that anymore? I know when I was younger, we used to get an apple. There's only one place that gave me an apple. Of course, some other things that you probably might have gotten during Halloween, not quite gummy. You might have also gotten gum, like Chiclets gum. Not really something that I looked forward to getting, but you got Chiclets gum. The one house I remember, when I was growing up and I went trick-or-treating, there was one house where a woman made homemade, and I knew her, my mom knew her, so it was fine, I could eat it. But she made homemade Timbits. For anyone who has Tim Hortons donuts, Timbits, the round balls, she actually made those with like coconut around them. She only gave out one to each kid. I mean, they were large, they were about this big. But that's probably the strangest non-candy I've ever gotten in a trick-or-treat bag. Aside from candy, what's the strangest trick-or-treating non-candy item that you got in your bag? Let me know down below. In the meantime, we've got ourselves some bizarre lady fingers. Very gross. They've actually got little wrinkles in them. They've got a very sharp fingernail. Ladies' fingernails, because they're usually longer than men's nails, unless you're lazy and you just don't feel like cutting your nails. But we got green. We got I don't know if that's intentional, but that's really gross that there's that little hole in there. Got kind of like a purple, and we've got, I guess, finally flesh colored. Now I don't know. They're three different colors. I suppose if they're witches. By default, I think I'm going to try the green one. I'm going to try the green one. So let's get this opened up. Let's give it a try. Witch's Fingers. Witch's Fingers. I just want to make sure. Actually, it says Gummy Witch's Fingers. And my phone's ringing, but you know what? It can wait. We've got other stuff going on right now. We got to review things. I don't have time to be answering the phone. It's probably for my wife anyways. And I didn't need Old Red for this one. We're going to open this up, throw the wrapper aside. The maid, I'm sure, will get it. And inside, we've got a very gross, it's kind of got an oily kind of consistency to it, but it's an oily, bloodied gummy finger. I don't want to play around with too much because after all, I'm going to be eating it, but just kind of give you guys an idea of what it looks like. Very, very gross. Blood's still fresh. This must have just happened. Gonna give it a try. Ooh, here we go. Gummy Witch's Fingers. Give it a try. It's lime. Do I want to say it's lime? Lime flavored? But it's weird. You know those tubes that you bring in the pool with you? They're very long tubes. They're like a foamy tube. That is probably how I could describe the texture of it. It's like eating a foamy tube. Lime flavored. They're not very good. They're not... I would say they're less gummy and more like foamy gelatin. They're not very good. But we decided to try something else for the month of October. Why not? We tried all the other candies. Today we were looking, if I bring the package up again, we were looking at the Gummy Witch's Fingers. This one isn't as good as the others. You could likely pass on it. I would say this stick with the gummy body parts and stay away from these guys. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned for more spooky spots to come, and I'll see you guys next time.